I've been an RAC patrolman for coming up to 15 years now. What attracted me to the role initially, it was the brand, it was the van, it was being out there, prominence on the roadside. Clearly there's a key set of objectives that I have to meet, but as long as I'm meeting those objectives and also doing what I should be doing, I'm just kind of like the king of the road. How you doing, you alright?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
Good, come to have a look at your van for you. Hopefully if everything goes well on a day, you get that sense that you've helped people. So I like helping people. If everything goes well, you can change somebody's day. You know, it's very rewarding to know that you've pleased somebody. Okay, mate, leave it with you. Cheers, thanks very much. Cheers, see you now, bye. The common types of calls that I'm doing in a day, we do lots of battery-related problems, so vehicles that won't start, seconded by wheel changes, particularly with the roads, having potholes and vehicles with no spare, that kind of thing. So it's just gone flat, has it?
Yes.
And there's no spare wheel with it, is there not now?
Because he's got his 7 seats, this, so I don't have a spare.
Doesn't have them underneath now?
No. This is about the 7th car we've had, so we've always been with RAC. I've broken down a few times on my own in the night time, and I've always been looked after, well looked after.
The RAC universal spare wheels are an important piece of equipment because it's more common now that vehicles are not carrying a spare wheel. So it's an important piece of equipment because that allows us to attend that vehicle, potentially fit it to the vehicle, to convey the vehicle to a tyre repairer or home, or even lend it to that customer if it's out of hours to get them home or to a tyre repairer, and we'll retrieve that later in the day. Hello, it's Ben here from RAC. I'll be there in about 5 or 10 minutes. The new Midtronic DSS 7000S battery tester. It's a cutting edge piece of equipment. It's pioneering certainly in the roadside field. Nobody else uses a piece of kit like it. What it also does is it allows us to do a discharge test to make sure that it is solely the battery that's at fault, a charging test and also a starting test. It gives customers peace of mind because all of the test results that we get are recorded internally and also that's available externally as well. What makes RAC different and what makes RAC special is the service that we provide. Hopefully it's peace of mind. We're committed to giving number one, we're committed to being number one at the roadside, and we do that through providing lots of different products and services, but ultimately customer service.
I mean, I've used them in the past as well. They've always been prompt and courteous and professional, like that gentleman there, so good service.
Hopefully if everything goes right, I can keep all my customers very happy and do what they're expecting of me to do, and maybe even a little bit more.